Is the Inner Circle podcast. No, the TiC Live Show. Yeah, we have a new name. Let's get this show.
Oh man, it feels good to be back. Another episode of the Inner Circle podcast once again.
You heard that right. This is the Inner Circle Live, and we here with the panel, and we have a special guest today. It's me in VR, and we're going to talk about that for a little bit. But we got Pops, we got Scorch with his Halo Master Chief armor, and
Hi.
yeah, introduce yourselves and tell everybody how y'all doing today.
Pops, you go first.
Okay, he's telling me to go first. I'm Pops of Prince Pops Play. I'm doing great today. I feel good. A cool day, hanging out, like working and then just chilling. Nothing special, just a regular day, regular fun day, enjoying life always. Y'all know how I do, enjoying life always. Big Perk is weirding me out. I'm watching him in VR and him with a mask on.
Yes.
He looked like a superhero.
I wanted to talk about VR today because Apple decides to drop a $3,000 headset.
Oh, wait.
In my
You can't go in.
opinion-
You can't go in on. You can't go in on. Scorch got to say something.
No,
Hey,
I already did it.
You didn't introduce
Scorch,
yourself.
introduce yourself with that Master Chief armor.
My name is Scorch. I'm here just chilling. A little tired. Didn't get a lot of sleep. I threw this on because McPerk had his on, so I was like, all right, I can join the club too. And now we're here.
You're not in VR. You're not in VR though.
No, I'm not. I'm doing as they call the VTubing.
I got a
Mm.
But
mask I
could-
can put on.
I could do this in VR chat if I wanted to.
This guy wants to be in
I
VR
can put
chat.
on my
So,
Pokemon catcher hat that I got from.
Oh, it's
Prince.
Pikachu.
Nah, it's Ash.
this guy wants to catch some Pokemon, man. So today
Pow World.
I'm going to get out this VR in a minute, but I got to start our segment today with this Apple Vision conversation that's been on the internet. And let me tell you real quick, $3,000 for Apple Vision is not worth the money because the Quest has the same features, but more for half the money. Plus, I'm fully wireless, like no wire. Look, I'm free. I'm just chilling. You see this? Even though it's a little choppy because of the broadcast, but I don't have the controllers in my hand. You see that? I got a fist. Come on, man. You want to square up with me? Come on, man. So people are out here working in VR and chilling in VR. It's a strange world that we living in, but yeah, this is the metaverse. And Apple decides to drop their $3,000 headset for features and superior technology than my boys at Meta over here. But what y'all think of the future of wearing wearable tech, AR, VR? Like, this is supposedly the future where you're going to have big screens. Right now, I'm looking at 3 monitors in VR. I only have one in real life, but I have 3 virtual monitors doing a show. So, what y'all think of the future of AR, VR, and what's your opinions on it? And are you going to be There's people right now doing silly stuff with this stuff. So the Apple people, the Quest has Quest 2 has been out for years, right? Now you got people driving around with a headset on. Why? Why it take an Apple customer to do this? We ain't do this. Apple customers want to have a headset on driving with a big old battery pack in their pocket. So crazy. Well, what's your opinions on the future of AR and VR?
As someone who's used the Quest 2 and all that, and the HP VR headset that my school gave me, I think VR is still like a niche. Same with AR. I think it's cool. It's there. It's a new form of medium. But it's like, is it worth the money required to enjoy it? No, not really. Which is what I kind of like about the Quest. It's kind of more friendly in terms of money, like $299
Friendly in terms of money.
compared to like Apple's $3,000 product. But it's kind of like meh. It's a niche thing in my eyes.
To
So
me,
I
like
think
it's not.
things is getting ready to change
Sorry about that.
with that because I don't know if you kept up with Apple just announced a new video format for movies. They have this new AR VR cinema for Apple TV movie. They had Alicia Keys walk up on you and sing songs to you. So I think we're getting ready to enter in a world of different form of media, and Meta has been selling those Ray-Ban glasses, which, we had the Google Glass over 15 years ago and people were going crazy, but now we've got the same technology, but it's attached to Instagram. And it's like the companies are trying to figure out how to get on your face or to somehow infuse technology with you. So I think definitely still a niche market, but it's strange. It's definitely strange. Go ahead, Pops.
It's technology. I mean, like this stuff we've been seeing and talking about for so many years. So like it's always been in the works. So it's like it getting a little feedback, but it's always it's been in the works. So like from watching a movie back in the 60s or 70s or 80s or whatever, they had the same technology and you kind of got used to it and thought that the I'm getting a little feedback. Somebody's a little
McBurk, you're echoing again.
Just keep going.
okay.
Just keep
So
going.
yeah. So that it's inevitable that the way I see it, it's just how far it's gonna go and if it's gonna take. Like it's gonna be people that only live in VR all day, every day, and that's all they're gonna do. And then there's gonna be, people who don't do it like at all. And I'll probably be in the middle of it, like probably more real life. I'm a real life person. I like VR though, but I like real stuff. But I can see people, really being this, especially people that are immobile, people that can't do a lot. So I think it's inevitable, and I think it has its purpose. It has its, place. But yeah, I don't know. The prices always start off crazy. Remember when we could get like these $2,000-3,000 TVs, $2,000-3,000 computers. Now you can get. I saw a 75 inch at Walmart for like $400. So brand new, and so I'm not worried about the prices. They're just doing that thing. Apple likes to do that. Because they have those
I mean,
committed people.
and it's their first headset. It's their first
Yeah.
headset, and they definitely. I think it's a developers unit, in my opinion, to get people in the ecosystem so they can definitely build the future. But the personas that they built of the real life version of you, pretty crazy technology that they got in that headset. The eye tracking is crazy, but it's interesting too. So I was playing Halo with this on. So they have Game Pass on the App Store in here. So I couldn't play online, but I was able to play the campaign, and I thought it was pretty interesting. So like the lobby they brought me in was like an Xbox lobby, and it was just like this is strange. But I had this big TV, I have this big screen, and I'm over here just I paired my Xbox controller up, and then boom, I'm playing Game Pass inside of VR. Total weird experience, but it was definitely something different for me.
I actually
But
did that with mine. I
uh,
actually got to play multiplayer with my Oculus Quest 2. I have a YouTube video about it, and I played matchmaking on it. And oh my god, was it not fun? It was like a horrible experience, especially doing competitive play on it. But it was cool, like VR, like how I had the same experience where like I got thrown into a room and then here's this big monitor with Halo on it.
Yeah.
So it's on the
And
monitor. It's not
I-
like immersive, like you're in the game.
It's like a floating TV screen.
Oh, okay.
It's a floating TV
Yeah.
screen. So this is what this big Apple has their new floating screens. I'm currently using 3 screens that I really don't have, but it definitely feels for first person shooters, it don't feel good. But to play like an RPG, something slow, it's tolerable. You know what I'm saying? So I thought that was
Yeah.
pretty interesting too. Bro stole my hat. Yeah, so Profitable Prince said you stole his hat. So I had to check the comments. Bro stole my hat. Please don't be calling me right now. I'm in the middle of a podcast. Thank you very much.
Sir,
Let me
there
put
was
that
a
on
sign that
silent.
said, please silence your cell phones. Did you not see it?
Yeah, we definitely need that. So
Hey, I love this. It's so organic. It's so like whatever. Like you watch all these other podcasts and they get all extra newsy and perfect. And we'll probably build up to being like a little, more. But I like this. I like the phones ringing. Like just don't answer it. That's all. Just don't answer.
yeah, just don't be answering it. Yeah. So
Like hello.
definitely
Yeah. Sorry about that.
I love pizza delivery.
right.
Where the food at? I'm trying to unlock
This
this
is your
account and
Uber
it ain't even
driver?
working. Like,
Right.
too bad you can't use Face ID in the freaking VR with this headset on, because it's like trying to get it to prompt up the passcode. Terrible. So that's interesting. Very interesting stuff. But Pops,
What up,
how's the Halo games going? I heard they started the season over. I need some Halo news.
Oh man, Halo's always good. Scorch is like that person that he's gonna find something to diss, and that's what's the good thing. Like how I fit in the middle is like I always find something to like about it. I like the community. What is your person doing? He's scary. McPerk.
Shaq to give more foot jobs. I mean, what? That's
What
crazy.
was that?
Some
Who said
comment.
Ban him, ban him, ban him, ban him, ban him.
VVV. I mean, if Shaq giving out foot jobs, I mean that foot job might hurt.
What?
I'm looking at different screens. We got trolls already.
Yeah, I guess we got a troll.
That's
Flash
funny.
Tackle 4. Shaq should give foot jobs. I can't believe this dude and came into our broadcast with that. Even the trolls could get some love on this show.
Funny. I don't know like how long we've been in Halo Infinite right now. Maybe 2 years now.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And they're still growing, and I would like to see them grow even more, a little faster. But it's a weird time in the game industry right now. I mean, so many games are coming out, too many at all time. I mean, I literally have about 5 games that I haven't played. 5 brand new games that I haven't played this year. And it's ridiculous because it's like the games come out so much you can't even fall in love with a game and just be in love with that game, because it's something else to play, which is cool, the variety, but it takes away from really getting into a game. So I like Halo. I really like playing it. I fell in love with Halo 20 years ago, pretty much, and that was cool because that's where I met McPerk. The funny thing, I met Scorch as well playing Halo. How great is that?
I'm trying to get these screens right. Trying to
Yeah,
Scorch got dang on logos on here gonna get us banned.
Oh, I'm back,
There we
yay!
go.
Turn them logos off, Scorch.
Huh?
We can. I don't know if that they may copyright or they blur you out, Scorch.
Ah.
Oh wow!
Oh, you back? McPerk is back. Like
It
when,
lives.
when Darth Vader took off his helmet.
Oh, y'all got jokes now. Like this the real me. How about
Right,
that?
right.
Yeah, that VR me wasn't me at all. For
It's
real,
cool.
for
It's
real.
funny that that's like truly like the future, you know.
Yeah.
But it's cool, you know. It'll like I say, like I don't think the future would be as dystopian as people think, like negative. I think it'll be cool. You know, it's just gonna be you gonna have those people that do that. It's gonna be people that just live and work in VR, and that's what they do. I mean, you can make money in VR and stuff. I think it's cool, but you know, I want to see things real and real.
Do,
I want to be able to touch stuff up close, like not just see it. You know, so I think it'll have its place.
do you think it'll become like Ready Player One, like how that movie
Um,
turned out?
I mean, that movie had a lot of
I mean,
Like
it's.
a lot of
everyone was
real
on a
life too.
headset.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean, I
I
think
mean, they
we'll
got
get
full
like
body suits already, so
you look at it like how many people when phones first came out, like y'all too young to remember that. So y'all probably already had a phone. Maybe McPerk not as much, but Scorch, you were born into like everybody had a cell phone. Like it was a time where
everyone had a flip phone.
yeah, but I mean, but like some sort of phone on
Yeah.
their person at all time. Like that's literally the norm now. Like so, it could be the norm. I mean, it's
I mean,
interesting. I'm trying to figure out like because
I
you.
wouldn't. I wouldn't even want something like that, like the cyberpunk type feel. I don't want no contacts. I don't want a
Oh,
cybernetic eye. I don't want none of that. I don't want the
But
road to have.
but
I just don't like.
I think
If
I
I'm
could do it.
outside,
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
if I'm outside enjoying the outdoors, why do I have to have a digital screen about something? I don't want to be infused with digital.
So
When was
the AR um what's time? So let's see.
when was done? At Peel Games, I need more to your question.
no, I
I'm
think
so-
he's responding to Prince in the chat. Somebody text here when it's done. Didn't finish it yet.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, I was like, yeah,
I think
I was
Um,
lost.
yeah.
So I can AR glasses. I like that idea. You know, if you're somewhere, you could just throw on like the regular glasses, not like VR, but the AR glasses. I like those. That idea because you could just take it off. Even so far as like to me, the contacts are kind of. I wouldn't go so far like if one person doesn't have an eye and then they get a digital eye or like a cybernetic eye, that's cool. But I don't. I think it'll be a nice balance. You know, like as much as we know everybody has their cell phone, you know, people can put their cell phones down.
I
You know,
want to.
and I think that's
I want
cool.
to. I want to show you some pops. My bad for
Ready Player
interrupting.
One talk is over. Somebody tell Prince.
Oh, oh. It's over. We'll
So,
stop talking about it. It is a good movie, Prince. You should watch it.
so look at this pop. So they got this other brand that they're promoting. Have your own personal screen while you're on the airplane.
Oh,
Have you?
Oh, that's cool.
I think
I mean, this is what this AR life of things will be. So if you look at this picture I found on Google, she has 3 screens and her
Mhm.
Yeah,
laptop's in
Prince.
front of her, and she's like on the plane. So it's an immersive experience without bothering people around you. But
Yeah, that's
I
cool.
don't. What the heck was that? Did my computer just die? Am I still
Yeah,
displaying?
we still
Hey
here.
guys, McPerk is dead. No,
No,
Just
no.
kidding.
No. My one of my devices acted up. So,
So I think
but
I
yeah.
actually got to speak to because I went to GDC, I believe, last year, if I remember off
Mhm.
the top of my head. And one of the products we were in line for to try out and get free stuff from was a pair of glasses that was doing this.
Mhm.
And
Did you get them?
they had the free goodies. Yeah, we just had to tweet hashtag glasses or something and follow the company.
So
Cool
these,
shirt.
this is the company Air that I was just showing. But yeah, these are some AR glasses.
I mean, that was like a
It's,
lot of that stuff has been out for a while. Like, it's weird that like
I think it's been out, but the clarity hasn't been there. The clarity is just now getting there to the point where
Clarity as in like it's good or like it's
it's
mainstream and people know about it.
the clarity of it being visually appealing to the eyes. Because
Yeah,
now
no,
you're
motion
able
sickness.
to,
Oh,
yeah, none of that. Like we're getting to the realm of 4K in each eye type behavior. So
Mhm.
it's getting to the point where doing the AR is getting better because I have the Quest 2. The AR on that one's terrible. Um, the Quest 3, the AR's day and night on that one. This one I can actually walk through the whole house with the AR on. Actually, I can cook with this one on. So as
weird
I'm
flex,
seeing
but
a lot
okay.
of R&D for AR coming, like examples of that company. So, and that was $299. Now the question is too is like if we start seeing these at glasses stores and lens crafters, is that even a thing still?
I
Like I
mean,
don't even.
I thought I saw them there, like advertised. I'm not sure. I think that will probably be one of the first places that'll be like it'll be there. Like that's to me, I'm all for the stuff that peripherals that you could take on and take off, and you know because you see the technology, and you got to learn to kind of like be at peace with it and watch it grow and know that it's not going to take over to the point where you feel like, oh, why is that? Do you become that old guy's like, look at these young kids? That's what I like about like our podcast is because we got three different generations, talking about technology, and we have different opinions about it. But you start looking at it over time, you just don't look. It's weird to see all this stuff. I can name 100 things that seems weird to me, but I embrace it because I like to see how it enhances what we do in life
But
and
when it
bring
comes
people
to
together.
groundbreaking, like a standardization of this stuff,
Mhm.
the thing is, I think these companies want. So Microsoft just launched Mesh. It's like they want to standardize this in some form of way. Now, my thing is, I don't think you're able to standardize this because everybody's not going to like it. Like 3D TVs were cool, but that was a failed experiment because it required to wear some on your face. Manufacturers locked the dang on 3D glasses to the brand of the TV. It was just, I don't know if it's going to be a standard as this is how we're going to live the rest of our lives,
Nah, I
like
don't
we
think so.
do with a mobile phone.
I don't
Like
think even. Oh, go. Sorry. Go.
but that's what they want. I don't think humans want that.
I don't think. You know what? I think they want all the money that they can get, and if they
Freebird pop.
can, yeah, I can't. Appeal games. Freebird is not on this right
Cause
now,
I'm
but
free.
yeah, they want all the numbers they can get, and that's all it is always about. That's
Mhm.
why, like, it's no matter what happens, each or like a new generation always rebels against something. So no matter what happens, it's gonna be a rebel against it. And I don't think it's gonna be as popular as cell phones. Nowhere near it. Like, but I do think it'll be popular enough to where like they'll make enough money where they're satisfied.
Mm.
Because you think about a lot of stuff. The technology, like you got all this different stuff. Like you got all these different games coming out. I always talk about that because like back in the day, you have like one big game a month. Now you got 4 or 5 can come out in a month's time. And the thing about choice is you can't get all into that one space where everybody's just looking at it and think about it. Even though it happens with certain numbers are going to constantly go up, like these artists with the billion streams and all that stuff, and breaking these records. That's because of time and enough money. That's gonna happen. But all the stuff is so split now that there'll be enough people who are like, I don't want that, but there'll be enough people out there that's like, oh, we made enough money for our investors, so or our stockholders, all that stuff.
Yeah.
And that's all they want, like that. Like no matter if you noticed it over the years, all the talk has always been about numbers, and they
Speaking of
try to.
that,
Yeah, uh-oh.
speaking of that,
Uh-oh.
that
Speaking of that, speaking
this is going
what?
this is
Uh-oh.
going to
Uh-oh.
segue into our next
Uh-oh.
conversation. And Scorch,
Uh-oh.
you got to put an
No.
opinion on this one. So
Uh-oh.
keep
Me?
talking, pops. What you think of
Yeah,
this, Scorch?
Okay, so I actually had
Let me move this to the circle logo.
Okay.
You see that?
Okay.
How do you feel about this, Scorch? I'm gonna let y'all talk real quick. Me and Pops had a little powwow about this, but let's Pop started it. I was trying to save this towards the meat and potatoes of the show, but he started it.
I didn't start. No, I wasn't talking. You just
Pops
you hear
went into the investor conversation
right.
about finances. Now we gotta go.
Right. You know, hey.
Scorch.
I gotta bring out my keyblade for that one.
Hey, Scorch. Hey, start with your opinion on this.
Okay.
Xbox multi-platform plans shouldn't be a surprise to fans as much as it is. Xbox fans are freaking out by Microsoft has been making incentives clear for years.
So with Game Pass, I kind of saw it coming. Like I kind of expected something like this, right? But I don't like the idea of the real main thing I have a problem with this is people playing Halo on PlayStation now as well. That's the only gripe I have with it.
Okay.
That's the only real gripe.
So why do you feel that way? I want to know. I already know why, but I want to know why you feel that way.
Me personally, it's kind of, I had the same feeling about playing Halo like with PC players. I was like, okay, cool, more hackers are coming. Great.
Yeah.
Right? Like that safety net of like competing is broken, right?
Okay.
And the way the game's been developed, or the way the series has been developed over the couple of years, I was like, someone's gonna mess up with anti-cheat or something. And they did. It's like meh of an anti-cheat.
Right.
And it's like, okay, cool, we got people playing on PC, we're playing on Xbox. Now we're gonna throw in PlayStation players.
Okay.
And then my other thing is like, as an Xbox player, how do I play with PlayStation players now? It's like, do they have to make an Xbox account? Like, you know what I mean?
I mean, it's already embedded into some of the products. Like when you play Minecraft, at one point of time, it was separate from the PlayStation version was separate from the rest of the versions. But I believe they have some kind of Xbox Live backbone in the product.
Okay.
Which is one of those weird. I think Sony is not going to play right with that particular component, but Microsoft may embed it in the game software where it's similar to Call of Duty, where in the software of the game is going to pop up a Microsoft login, just like your Microsoft account.
Yeah.
I think that's how they will take care of the Sony side, similar to a Ubisoft account. So that's how I see them doing their Microsoft product suite, which I think Sony still may have issues with that, but we'll see. But
and then the second thing I wanted to go into was like,
it's like the third thing.
Is there a purpose now to buying an Xbox? Right? Like we have Game Pass on PC. It's like one of my viewers, because we were talking about this on my stream, was like, it's becoming, Microsoft is becoming, or not Microsoft, but Xbox is becoming like Android platform, where it's like accessible to like everyone, and it doesn't matter what phone you're using so long as it's Android compatible.
So do you believe that the Xbox brand, Microsoft took the initiative to, Microsoft is doing this to the Xbox brand, not Xbox itself, right?
Right.
So how do you view it as, are you loyal to Microsoft or are you loyal to the Xbox brand? Or do you view those things as two separate things?
I view it as two different things, but at the same time as one. Like if Microsoft says something, I know Xbox is going to take a piece of that and use it somewhere, some way, right? Like Cortana, right? So like when Microsoft announces like, oh, we got AI for this and this and this, and I'm like, okay, cool. When's the next Microsoft owned company like 343? How are they going to use that in their game? Because Microsoft's going to figure a way to shove that into their gaming section, you know?
Right. So so when it comes to the Xbox brand for you, what if Microsoft completely kills the Xbox brand and wants you to play Halo everywhere else? How do you feel about that?
I don't like it because I like to keep my games separate from my PC. Like everyone says, "Oh, you're playing Halo on your Xbox. You should be playing it on your PC." And I go, "No, my PC is for work and for this. I want my own separate thing for video games and have all that, in a
But you
package."
you got a PlayStation 5 now, and you got a Nintendo next gen.
So, Nintendo. No, and PlayStation. I don't like Sony. I don't like it as a brand. I don't see it as a user friendly. Like they don't listen to the customers compared to Xbox.
And that was one of the things that I was telling Pops. It was like, this is definitely, if Mike, I mean, we do have the Xbox Brooklyn leak, so we not completely out of the circle yet. But if Xbox does exit the hardware industry, I know last podcast I was pissed off about them not making a handheld, and now they talking about, yo, we trying to. It's like they go into their core. We're a software company. Like Microsoft, the executives are saying, we're not a hardware company. We're a software company. We're a software company. Why did Bill Gates make the Xbox anyway if he believe in these philosophies? Bill Gates made the Xbox. Like, he didn't say, we're a software company and I'm not making an Xbox. The Xbox had a reason to exist by the founder of Microsoft. Now, I'm not saying that Bill Gates ain't involved with this new decision. I understand that they spent $1 billion on ZeniMax Media and Activision, and it makes total sense not to make these games exclusive to their platforms. Maybe I was telling Pops, maybe they're trying to comply with the government. Like, look, man, we're not trying to be running a video game monopoly. Look, we're changing. We're getting out the hardware business. Like, I thought maybe it could have been that, but I can't fathom like them just selling me a controller and some kind of thin line PC. Like, the world is not ready for cloud gaming. Game Pass is still not. The internet speeds in America still suck across the board. We seen what happened. We seen what happened to Stadia. We still have data overage on our damn internet plans. We still have data overage on our internet plans. So I can't get through a whole game without going over my internet plans, which equals more money for my ISP. Like, it is not. The infrastructure is not ready for this life, and they're trying to push this agenda. But I think we're about to hit a subscription bubble. Like, we're seeing it with the Disney Plus, we're seeing it with the Peacocks. We're people are paying way more money for services than they paid for cable. They were talking about cutting cable. They about to cut subscriptions on top. I got Creative Cloud, that's $50. I got Netflix, this Game Pass. There's going to be a point where I can't pay no more. People can't even pay for their rent for their place. So the profitabilities, like Pops was talking about, there's about to be a cap, and something is, you putting all your eggs into this software as a service, gaming as a service model. It ain't there yet, bro. It's just
it ain't
not
there yet, but it's on its way, and it's already like it's like what he was saying about what Scorch was saying about Android earlier. It's like to be able to get all the software that you want. I mean, you're seeing it in Halo. Like every Halo before this, we had to buy to play online. Now we didn't, but then we may have spent more money with the add-ons than we did, buying a game. Or this. So like, I'm just saying.
That's a service though. So
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, like, kind of when you say they're pushing it, we're kind of already there.
No. We're there, but we're not there for everything, right?
I know what you mean for not every, but that's like how like it was. Oh, as the cell phones came out, y'all. Another thing, y'all kind of too young to remember. Like they used to have this thing called Anytime Minutes, right? I was joking with the friends. Does it like after 7 o'clock, your minutes were free?
But the thing is though, gaming as a service, right? Gaming, not just playing once live service game, because Halo multiplayer is a live service game. We're talking about everything.
Right. So think about this. Like you got these young kids, and then their parents like, oh mom, I need money for this service, and
Mom, I
I'm telling
need
you,
V-Bucks.
what's happening is the same thing is happening with the online game. I mean, the phone games that the parents are playing, so they're
Yeah.
getting used to it,
But
and they're saying,
but they are used to it because but that's pay to win. That's still
that's
a
what I'm
little
saying.
bit,
Like
but
what
that's
I'm
a
saying.
different model than
No,
gaming as
I
a
understand,
service.
but the psychological part about it is the parent is doing it, and the kids is like, oh, I
Granted,
need this money to do it, and then they're gonna be like, yeah, you do, because I do,
but the granted is though, it's not about the money part. We're talking about data overage still over internet service providers. If when I stream 50, first off, I'm streaming 50 gigabytes. If I
Right.
stream 1 terabyte of
Mhm.
for one game to come
Mhm.
to my network, I have to pay an overage, just like a
So
cell phone bill.
that's because they haven't flipped that into it now. I mean, think about
That's because there's
think
no
about like the unlimited
the
phones that
the
that
ISPs are not going to flip that because they make too much money doing it. The
right.
ISPs,
No, but like at some point, so this is the model. Like I get what you're saying, but think about this. You have a certain amount of people doing what you're doing. So if you add in more people doing this other thing, they can lower that down and make it more even for everybody and still make more money by lowering it down for everybody. Like if you have like 100 people paying, I'm make it simple, 100 people paying like $100 a month, or whatever.
are
If
we
you
talking
can
about
get
the game service or are we
yeah,
talking about the ISP?
ISP, all like
So we're
ISPs.
talking about the
So
I'm
we're
talking
internet
about
service
internet.
combining
provider.
it.
So
What'd
it
you
could
say?
be all of it. It could be anything about money, the way money moves. So what they do is like they'll have these high things, and then only a few people can do them. Then they'll lower them, and then more people can do it. Then they'll end up making more money with more people. So that's what the ISP will do eventually. Right now, they may not do it.
The ISPs are not going to agree to that
I mean,
because
right now they won't.
they won't because they're
Ow.
losing money. The ISPs they don't like the fact that people are not watching cable television. They don't like the fact that you have only internet based customers. They
Right.
don't like that. So the only way to squeeze out money is to do this. Is to
Right.
get people on this overage and to charge them for more speed. When you pay for more speed, guess what happens even more? Data overage is faster. Dude, I just went from a 2 gigabit network back down to a 1 gigabit network. Why? Is because the data overage, they are trying to get $200, $250 for a internet plan to have
Yeah.
unlimited data and 2 gigabit because they are bleeding money. They're not going, they're trying to compete with T-Mobile and this 5G. Now that might be the savior when it comes to data overage, but that's still not good enough for gaming. You still need their infrastructure for gaming. Once we get to this wireless point where we don't need it, now we're talking a different world. But at this,
That's the part that I'm saying. Like, I mean, right now in this moment, in the next
but
year or two, it's like it's gonna
but
be a weird change.
but cloud gaming is still an issue. Like when you look at Kingdom Hearts on the Switch, it that's a prime product that failed. And what that product did was it sold you a cartridge that required you to be on the internet to play the game, and it was $50. And guess what? It bagged. It
Yeah.
flopped terribly because the cloud model does not work with console gamers. It
It's
just does
like
not work.
it happens. Like it's a thing over time. Like I'm looking at Halo now. Like we play Halo Infinite. We talked about that. The stuff that's happening in Halo Infinite, I would have been like, I'll never do that. I literally just bought a skin last
I
week.
mean,
Like,
you buy
and I'm not saying like it's gonna happen overnight, but it's kind of eventually it's happening. Oh, hey man, I didn't have time to get a Switch. Y'all didn't let me use your Switch sometimes, Prince. How about that? Instead of taking it on vacation with you. So yeah, it's just one of them things, Perk. I agree with you as of where it is now, but if they want an agenda to happen, bro,
it's not going to happen because I look at technology differently. Like right now, we have VMware We have big corporations pulling from VMware right now because they do not trust Qualcomm that bought it, right?
I get it. But
So
remember. Oh, go ahead.
but
Sorry.
we're at a point where we have threshold. Look, Microsoft Teams went out last week. Literally, it went out last week, right? Microsoft Teams, the infrastructure, it went out last week. Companies couldn't communicate for X amount of hours, right? The same thing happened when Sony infrastructure messed up for a minute. You could not play your video games because of licensing and this whole trying to keep you embedded in the cloud. This is why companies like Nintendo ain't touching it. This is why Nintendo is doing it very, very well for themselves. This is why Nintendo's like, yeah, we know what this stuff is, but we just focus on putting the full product on a disc, on a cartridge, because we want you to be able to play our products for years to come.
Right.
We want you to play
the goat.
We want you to play the games in the Middle East. We want you to play the games with no internet. They always want to be able to enjoy their products. Versus me with this cloud, you stuck being at home.
Yeah. See, here's the thing about that. So remember, we met on Halo 2, and it was still they had the different internets, they had the different everything, and as you say, I don't think it was
dial-up. Xbox wasn't compatible with dial-up.
Yeah, it wasn't dial-up.
It had Ethernet port built into it.
Yeah. Eventually, and you like the 5G network and all that stuff. Either it will happen, that part will happen. From dial-up to what was the other thing they used to call it?
DSL.
DSL, yeah.
I mean, it still exists.
Yeah, we have this technology. You're gonna be able to be online at all times.
but
I think one thing is moving faster than the other. I think that's what's happening.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, the internet is always moving a certain way, but
when it's certain things that can't. Oh, sorry about that.
When let's look at these products very, very closely. EA Play, right? People got Game Pass and don't use EA Play. Exactly, Pop.
I didn't even know that.
You paying for EA Play, and you got all these EA games under a cloud subscription. No one's using it. People are still buying Madden Complete. EA Play is not worth the money. Ubisoft Launcher ain't worth the money, right? Epic Launcher ain't, even though they're trying to get customer base, they're trying to get you free games. It is not worth me. It's not even worth the investment for me to put into that. Guess what? Steam is still dominating for what reason only? It's because Steam lets you install the files on the machine. Steam lets you play the games offline. Steam allows the games to install on any piece of hardware, regardless if it's a Legion or a PC, regardless if it's Trey's PC with minimal specs. It still allows the hardware to be governed now, and there's no subscription fee. So Steam is still dominating because of installations. Even though it is a store launcher, it allows offline play as well as the library. The bigger your hard drives, load your hard drives up and keep it pushing. But fighting games cannot run correctly on the cloud. We've seen this with Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat ran terrible on the cloud. Terrible button latencies. Dude, you just walked past one of our friends at a tournament. Why is these people going to meet in person? Because they're playing in tournament matches with zero latency, zero net code. Why invest in zero net code if we about to play online all day? Why even worry about frame rates and all this FPSs? Because there's no way that the internet's going to give me this speed.
Not now, but
I don't even think it's going to be now. Look, the thing is, OG, one of the followers, OG, he's in Hawaii in the middle of the island. He has latency issues. He has internet issues because of what.
Shout out OG.
He still has a disadvantage to other players in his neighborhood that he enjoys playing with because of the stupid latency
That's
of
what I'm
just
saying.
standard internet.
Like
And now
that.
you want to add cloud to that?
I mean, like there's a middle ground. I'm not saying like it's gonna happen overnight. And you're right. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying eventually, watching the way things work, watching the way technology moves forward.
Hey,
eventually
internet.
it'll be.
Y'all subscribe to PrincePopsCloud.com. This dude all for the cloud. He's all
He's
for
in
the
the
cloud.
metaverse.
He's a
I'm not.
capitalist.
Cloud
He's a
nine.
cloud. He loves the cloud. He's just a cloud. He supports Azure, AWS.
Hey, you talking to the guy that won't get a brand new phone because I need my my SD card.
Hey, this dude right here, he wants an SD card, won't join the cloud on his cell phone, but defending the cloud for gaming. What the fudge brownie? Man, I can't rock with you, Pops. I can't rock with you right now, man. They had to nerf him. This dude, Pops, man, anti-cloud for mobile. But this dude will be like, it's okay. It's okay for them to take your SD card away and be looking at all your children's memories. How about that?
It's cool, man. I guess the crazy part about it all, like you look at, like I'm kind of open with the peace of mind to whichever way it goes, because it's like no matter what we rant about, people gotta somehow embrace it somehow. I mean, stuff like 3D technology didn't go well because it just wasn't. 3D technology to me wasn't the right thing to do. Like they would have did better with, and I'm not saying the right thing as far as like you have to have everybody with glasses on and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
So like
3D movies, okay.
3D movies and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like for at home. So as you get like we go to Disney and they had the Carousel of Progress and the grandma is playing with the son in VR at the end of the thing. You remember that part? And it's like once people get used to it, like it's not going to be much of a question. It's just going to be if you do it or not. It's like electric cars now.
Outdated. Hold on real quick. I got to add my little input. Outdated ride needs to be updated.
Hey.
The Carousel Progress, that future scene, y'all need to build a new one because we already been in that for 15 years.
All right. So hey, that's one of my that's the relax ride. So you can't rant about it.
That's just the ride to get out the hot ass sun.
Right.
French.
We love it. Oh man. You can't rock with what though. It's just one of those things like you watch it all and you watch it over time and certain people are gonna do this, certain people are gonna do that, and it's just gonna be is what it is. We can rant. No, not futuristic no more.
Not at all. But Progress is out of date. They need Pop's Cloud software on that.
Oh wow! So I mean,
they need Pops to write the new ride. This is the world of cloud technology by Pops Incorporated.
Right. It's so much. You just watch it all, and it feels good to watch most of it, girl. Because if you got your mind right, you'll be all right. But you can't, and I'm not to say you can't fight it, but you'll spend more time fighting it than figuring out what to enjoy.
I can fight it. I just don't subscribe anymore. Look, my Game Pass not paid for right now. But at this point, that's another thing. If you only play Halo, why do I need to pay for Game Pass? It's free to play. Because it's gaming as a service. So at this point, you want money in a later date. So why would I pay for your service if I only play one game? I play 4 games regularly. I play Brawlhalla, and I bought the season pass one time, give me unlimited characters. I don't have to pay for PlayStation Plus to play that. Sometimes I play Fortnite, free game. Don't require internet connection. Require internet connection, but I don't have to have a subscription on top of that to play. So my one of my issues with gaming as a service is if you don't give me the product for free completely, but you hide things behind a paywall that I may never play. Like Game Pass, 90% of the titles I don't play.
Right.
The PlayStation Plus games that they give me every month, I don't even install them. I just add them to my library, right? So, like, I play the same 4 games that don't require a subscription to play because and I paid the maximum. I bought recently a Tekken skin, which was $5. Out of the 10 years I've been playing the game, I bought a $5 skin. You know what I'm saying? So it is one of those things where I understand gaming as a service, but to put certain things in at this point, like you see what happened to Movie Pass, right? Remember Movie Pass?
Not really.
The what?
When the Movie Pass, when they gave you a debit card to see unlimited movies.
I think I remember that. I remember you could get a card from the theater. And be
That's points. AMC came out with AMC Pass, which that was the first. But the people that created the first pass was called Movie Pass, and they gave you unlimited amount of movie walk-ins, and they gave you a debit card so they could just charge unlimited. Go to the movies every second. Guess what happened to Movie Pass? It was so popular, people jumped on board that they couldn't even stay alive because the business lost money. Then they came out with another Movie Pass later, which gives you it has some new restrictions on it. But the first Movie Pass was good for consumers. But this bubble is going to crash. This gaming bubble. Like they said that the next 4 years, 95% of the games in development are live service games.
It's crazy. It is crazy.
Dude, how many people in the United States? Okay. We got 95% of games in development live service games, right? And we're talking about, and these are console games, like console and PC. This ain't mobile, right? So these service games that you're talking about, first off, how big are they? How many people does it take before a game die? Like, what was that game me and Trey was playing? We was playing Rumbleverse, right? Rumbleverse was fun.
Bring back Rumbleverse. That was fun, man.
It was a fun game. The game was really fun. They didn't do it right. They didn't get no wrestlers. They didn't call The Rock to sell no memberships. But look what happened to Rumbleverse. The game died. It died in season 1.5. It died. Wasted resources.
Why?
Wasted.
Why?
Because the adoption of the game, because there's not enough users to play it.
Yeah,
so
it wasn't successful, and they were like, all right, we're going to relocate and go do other
if we put 95% of the market service games, how many of these games are going to be a hit? 2 of them? Like the game, I don't know how many live service. When you got to have millions of people, that's like a food stamp card. Like, y'all boys are thinking this is a get-rich scheme, food stamps, like, yo, we got to get some people on our game. Like, no. Like, everybody ain't going to be on your game. You can create, what you going to do, Ninja Turtle live service, then after that, Harry Potter live service, and then after the Harry Potter live service game, we going to do the Dragon Ball Z live service game. Like,
hey, that's where it's at. Like, you see that new I think Prince sent it to me or Trey, the new Fortnite Disney World.
Oh yeah.
What is that?
So
oh my gosh.
Disney paid Epic 1.3 billion or million to create a new universe for them. Kind of how they have Fortnite.
Yeah.
What you mean?
Look it up. It's a trailer.
We
can watch it. Let McPerk watch something new. Yeah, let him watch something new.
Can you run trailers without copyright infringement, or how does that work?
I mean, it'll like we probably just have to skip that part.
Yeah, because I know on YouTube they strict about playing stuff like that. Twitch don't give a damn.
Do you want me to send it?
I'll watch it. I'm gonna watch it in the window so I don't get hit with no copyright.
Boom, there, I just sent it to you.
Okay.
Well, you send it in Discord so we can all watch it from like off screen together.
Okay.
I already started watching.
Oh, look at you.
I'm
Fast.
watching. It just sounds like the metaverse of Disneyland.
We're watching the trailer. If anybody's we're trying not to get copyright hit, so we're all watching. It's only like a 30-second trailer.
Oh, that's what they're doing?
Yeah, see, but that's a lot, bro. That is
I mean,
a lot.
I view it as this.
that see, like the stuff that you try to like.
Soonish. So hold on real quick. So give me a second. Let me get back to my screen, so I can look at y'all when I talk. I almost closed y'all out.
Nah, don't look at me.
So is this a map in Fortnite or is this a mode in Fortnite?
It's gonna be a mode from what I understand, and it looks basically just like Disneyland, but in Fortnite.
Or Disney World, like Disney.
Or Disney, yeah, like it's separated. Like this is the princesses, this is Star Wars, Indiana Jones.
The thing is about this particular trailer, Disney has been making a lot of money off Fortnite anyway with the Marvel license, the Spider-Man costumes, the Star. You know how many times I didn't seen different versions of Darth Vader appear in the Fortnite verse. So, granted, it makes sense. It makes a lot of profit, especially with Disney's current issues, economic issues with their brand right now. So it's definitely a good look for the Disney brand. I think the Marvel part, the Marvel world, and the different Fortnite is definitely going into that metaverse systems like Roblox, as we discussed last time. As well as everything Disney, everything Lego, and trying to, without them having to develop a service, without Disney having to develop their own cloud, use what's already existing, Fortnite. The kids are on Fortnite, grown people play Fortnite. So I don't have no problem with it. I just don't think Fortnite already got too many modes in it that it's already getting saturated. If you look at Fortnite's modes very closely, like I went into a comedy show today and it literally had a mode. It's called Joke Night. No, seriously. And they have a comedy show with just live streaming of comedians in it. So I don't really, Fortnite's definitely doing something ambitious, but the thing is too, is that I don't know if Fortnite can maintain another 15 years like this without evolving into something different, because the Fortnite crowd is becoming young adults now, and I hear them, they're not playing it anymore, right? So this is why they introduced this. What you say?
They're playing Call of Duty now.
They are switching. So this is why I think they're really invested into the Lego infrastructure to look for, to curate that new 4-year-old, that new 5-year-old, that new 6-year-old. Like, but my issue with those new 5 and 6-year-olds currently, they're still in Roblox, bro. Like that's their app of choice.
Question in the chat.
What you say?
What do I think Walt would have thought of? Walt is one of my favorite guys in history, so I think Walt would have made it better somehow. I think he would be okay with it, but somehow Walt would have made it better. I think Walt would have did something like, if you can afford to do more, that's how he would have like allowed it. If you couldn't afford it, and it would have evened out, somehow, some way. I think that's like when I was saying, like, instead of having a few people paying the top dollar, have millions of people paying a $5 instead of having like 1,000 people paying 100. So I think, even it out across the board, and then having some people do as much as they can with what they have. It's kind of what's happening with the game. Like, if you give a free game, there's going to be people like a Fortnite, like Halo. There's going to, like, I may have spent, I want to say, about the price of Halo on Halo at this point. Price, let's see, $60.
What is
I
the
sp-
price of Halo?
Let's say it would have been $60. I'm just going off the game, like Halo 5 or whatever.
You spent
I'm- no.
$60 worth of in-game cosmetics.
In-game
or
cosmetic
mid-game.
or anything, or Game Pass or whatever you want to call it. So, and I'm probably not through. So when we bought Halo, we may have bought, Halo 2, we may have bought, Halo 1, you bought one game and then you got the download packs on, wasn't it a disc or something you had to buy on?
Oh, you
part
talk
two or
about the
something
map
like
extension?
Yeah, the
pack?
map
That was
extension
Halo
packs
2.
and stuff like
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that only went so far. With this, like, we may say we are not doing certain things, but they are making money by doing it this way. And this model, that's why you said
So
about
the problem is the consumer.
it's always been the consumer, because the consumer always say they want one thing but then do something else.
But there's two things that I see. Like I said, I see the gaming boom. I see gaming crashing like the Atari era again. I see it in a different way though.
Yeah, it'll be in
I don't see it. I see too much cosmetics. Look, I see too much. Like, dude, the microtransaction issue. Like, if you look very closely, these games then calm down on those microtransactions. Like, they really, really calm down, because microtransaction was the get rich scheme before we had a game pass. I mean, a battle pass.
Halo drops new skins every week.
But that's not the same item. Okay. It's not a pay to win. It's not. It ain't a loot crate. It's not a. You buying these weapons that, like, it ain't. Dude, I'm from the era of Game Shark. I used to make this stuff. I don't need you to sell me this stuff.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, the pay to win, the loot crates, all that stuff was just. It's saturated garbage. Like Star Wars, Disney. Speaking of your boys, Disney. What was that Disney? That Star Wars game? They got mad because of all the loot crates. The way they
Star
did
Wars Battlefront 2. It was loot crates. The only way to get cards to upgrade your characters or your class's abilities is you had to buy crates. Either you paid money or you earned in-game currency to get the crates. And people were like, "This is dumb." And if I remember correctly, it went to court, or that system went to court,
and they
lost. Overwatch was doing it as well, and it was considered gambling, and that because of the rating, it had to be changed or whatever.
Right. So think about this: no matter what, whether it's that way or what they're doing now, they're still getting the money. I get what before you say anything. I get what you're saying. Like it's because McPerk look because he's thinking about the winning part or trying to, the loot crate part, the way you have to pay to kind of
scam.
But it's still just as much money being spent.
It's a scam. It got labeled as gambling.
I understand that part, but what I'm saying is.
Man, Pops is a video. He is for gaming capitalism. He is for the game capitalism.
It's
for the greed. He is for the greed. For big greedy companies.
No, I'm
but
just
he
saying.
won't upgrade his phone from an SD card.
I want my own content on my
Cancel Pops. Cancel this brother, man.
You're gonna make me die.
Wow. Hey, I'm so glad I got my wife a night to relax in the hotel, because she will be screaming at you guys. Oh my gosh, y'all can't coming at me like y'all don't see like what's happening. Like they if you watch over time, money keeps getting made. More billionaires, more millionaires. Why? Because there are more consumers doing what they say they won't do, because they give you a choice. Like they when I was younger, they had like about 10 different good boxes of cereal. Go down the cereal aisle. They're like Snoop Dogg has cereal now, bro. Yeah, and it's like literally like no matter who. No, it don't even matter. If you don't eat Snoop cereal, you're gonna eat the other brand that looks like it's competition, but they're all going to the same conglomerate anyway. So it's like that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Whether it's loot crate or skins,
but gamers are very, very. No, Gamers
are the same.
What get canceled before? Look,
you
look.
think
Gamers look. All right, Bud Light drinkers. Let's switch this conversation since we're going business.
Right.
Bud Light
What's
drinkers
alcohol?
got upset because of some marketing employees, right?
Right,
It took them decades to get upset. Not because the beer is trash, not because they got mad because of a can, right?
Right, but I'm
gamers get pissed off when Spider-Man's character model don't look right. Hey, why y'all change the voice? Why y'all do this? Oh, we're not buying that. Literally, they complain and will not buy something because they didn't like how something was presented in a trailer.
That's what
it affects.
Like, let me tell you, that's what this like the what was it? It was like it was remember the Halo models of the what was it they showed the guy like
why
they had to change it like the first trailer the whatever I haven't played the camera I played
cereal is food. Gaming is emotional. There's an emotional attack. Look, bro, you got Xbox people. You got Xbox people crying. They're crying online right now, talking about they switching to Linux. Why are you switching to Linux? Because Microsoft is trying to make more money. And
remember all the fights over the chicken sandwich a couple years ago? Same thing, bro.
But look, ain't nobody going there. No, ain't no.
I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is the psychological.
We're talking about a gamer, a gaming customer.
Gamer demands what he wants, but the gamer will also spend $20 on a skin to make him taller.
But they spend $20. Gamers are still not easy to take their money. Gamers are still very, very choosy to take their money. You can't.
I was at Frosty. What's it called? Frosty Falls. You think so?
Frosty Freeze?
Yeah.
We're talking about on the gaming products. Gamers are very funny about gaming products. They're very funny. Dude, it takes one bad skin or one bad thing about a game to not get a sale from a customer.
It may be a gamer that has a loudmouth, but there's like 10 other parents buying stuff for their kids, bro.
Let's talk about a series.
I agree. I'm on both sides.
So think about this. Why hate? You have a 343 customer and you have a Bungie customer, right? Where's the Bungie customers at? They're on Destiny, right? Halo hasn't been the same to a finicky audience, to certain gamers because of what? Because of creative.
Let me ask you a question back there. Let me go financial on you. How many Bungie Halo games was it, and how many 343 Halo games was it?
4 or 5.
So we're kind of even.
I have no idea if that's right.
No. It's like 3 and 3, right?
We're not even.
No.
Is it like 3 and 3?
1 through 3 Reach and ODST. There are 5 Bungie games. 343 produced Halo
and
4,
made more
Halo
money?
5, MCC, and Infinite.
4 and 4.
Which games made more money?
4 and 4.
You could argue either Halo 3 or MCC.
What I'm saying, all I'm saying,
Halo customers. Let's talk about Halo. You brought Halo into your conversation. The Halo customer is upset. You can't tell me the Halo customers are not upset.
Hey,
let me bring the Steam.
It's not fair. I want money.
Let me bring the Steam numbers in. Let me bring the Steam numbers in. We want to talk numbers. The Steam numbers show when Halo Reach came out and the drop-off rate. No. If Bungie did it, Halo would be strong to this day. It would be strong making babies right now. It would be getting everything pregnant.
Halo just announced what's happening with HCS for the whole year. They're still at the end of the day, still doing things
the Bungie customer is still upset.
Hey, you know what? A lot of those Bungie Halo players are now commentators. They're commentators.
No, we're not talking about industry people. We're talking about Destiny players. Destiny only has 2 games. It's a live service game. Most people that love Halo have moved over to Destiny.
And they hate it.
Well, they hate it now, definitely.
Yeah, now, yeah.
It's not the same game.
That's such the cool.
But that same customer ain't running back to 343's Halo.
No.
Why is it? Hold on. Why is it that
that
Master Chief collection got more players than the new stuff? Because it's a particular customer that don't want the change.
It's the same reason why I play Kingdom Hearts instead of the newest games. It's the same reason why I play Resident Evil 4. You get used to what you get used to, and that at the height of popularity, Halo is that. Right now, it's too saturated for any new gamer to come in and
shouldn't
be
even have any players on it. It should be a dead game, in my opinion.
It is.
They still got higher players than Halo Infinite. Let's go ask Steve. Bring the Steam numbers up. Scorch.
Okay. I got you.
Hey, that's the beautiful thing about this, man. Like it's an infinite argument about all of it.
Pops that turned into a capitalist on the stream. This greedy cloud profited.
In 24 hours, there were 8,000 people playing. In the past 24 hours, there were 8,000 people playing. That was its peak. The average player in the last 30 days was 4,000 for Halo MCC on Steam. Let me look up Halo Infinite.
Look up Master Chief Collection.
That was Master Chief.
That's MCC.
Yeah. MCC averages 4,600 players in the past 30 days.
On Steam.
Halo Infinite averages 4,700.
That's pretty damn sad.
In the last 30 days.
That's pretty damn sad. That's pretty damn sad.
In the past 24 hours, it was 10,000 for Infinite. But yeah, it averages the same.
That's that thing, man. I'm telling you, like people are gonna
cut the game off.
Like people are gonna make their money somehow, some way, and no matter how you look, like we're gonna rant all that. Like we're gonna have years of ranting about this same conversation, and it's cool. We're gonna find new ways to talk about it because we got 3 different generations talking about 3, different type of ideas.
Pops
but I see it. I'm not.
This dude is all for exploiting. No,
I'm not.
This dude want to make sure. Hey, Scorch.
There's enough room.
Crunching. It's Pops that's charged. When you get in the game industry and they talk about crunching, it's Pops.
Pops, why I gotta stay overtime? It's all your fault.
Because you gotta integrate the game with Prince Pop's Cloud.
No one has to do it.
Prince Pop's Play Cloud Software Incorporated.
Everybody's getting paid now. Everybody can do what they want with their money, and they're like, everybody's spending, man.
Who's everybody?
I'm telling you, think about see this is where you don't like when you look at it all, like you got all these companies popping up and everybody jumps in bandwagon and get on. I mean, think about that new water that's the LD water. I don't like giving people shout out. That's the name of the company, LD.
Okay,
you know what I'm talking about. They're all famous now. The new water.
But guess what's gonna happen? That water gonna disappear next week.
Yeah, but like that water, like it happens now. That's what happened. That's why I like certain things like the Halo brand.
But
that's why I like certain things
like we're talking about live service games.
Yeah,
when we're talking about live service games,
all they're gonna do, Mick Perk, is they're gonna license something big.
No, everybody don't got the money to license. Everybody ain't got the money to license.
That's who's gonna win. That trailer we just watched, that's gonna change the level for them.
Dude, Fortnite is trying to
all they're gonna do
diversify
is
their portfolio. That's all they're trying to do because they know the battle royale genre is turning into boo boo.
Yeah, so
FPSs, all these Call of Duty cheaters, man. There's a lot of drama in the FPS industry. They got a lot of fixing to do. But when we talk about FPSs, it's Counter-Strike that's the goal, baby.
I mean, but that's new. Like if you
that's not even new. No.
I don't mean like new. Like
Counter-Strike is old as dirt. Old as dirt. It's older than Halo.
It is.
Okay.
It's older than Halo. 90s. It's older than it came out in the 90s.
I didn't play Counter-Strike, so like
because you wasn't having a high power PC. Because Pops was being
I was
player
playing
pops.
GoldenEye.
He was player pops.
I was
And I
playing
ain't talking
GoldenEye.
about the Xbox. We're talking about Atari. Just for the stream.
Oh man.
Oh, he said don't include me in this one. What you mean don't include me in this?
Nah,
Oh,
Prince,
no,
it's
no,
all
no.
your fault. Give me your money.
Man, you didn't look at it. Hold on, let me bring you back up. Profitable Prince. No, it's profitable pops. Profitable greedy ass pops.
Oh wow. I just watched this money all my life and watch scorch out with that my
Making
whole
me
life
die over here.
and watch that people will talk and still don't care. They will talk all this mess about what they want.
They do.
And
Gamers.
then,
Gamers.
Gamers are gamers.
All gamers matter. All gamers
yeah,
matter.
they do. They do. They do. But if you look at the gamers and look at what's happened, I mean,
Look, let me tell you. Let me tell you what's happening. I look what's happening. Why the retro market booming? Why everybody want to play old? Why where Lele at? Where Lele at? Lele, why you playing Banjo Kazooie? Why you play Banjo Kazooie on your stream?
It's the same people that's why
because it's a classic complete game.
Right.
It's a complete
Halo MCC, and then people are still playing a new one. Now, like you look at, that's why I say the whole market is saturated from like the cereal. Like the cereal don't be there unless
cereal is food.
The game, but I'm saying the gaming is not there unless like the games are selling. Like we can talk all we want about it.
Games are selling. Games sell. Look.
Games sell. The replayability is what matters.
Right, and that's why
Resident Evil 2 definitely sold the remaster. Definitely sold. No cloud subscription required to play that beauty. No cloud subscription to play that remaster, pops. Kingdom Hearts, the new Kingdom Hearts. The new Kingdom Hearts that's gonna come out with the new Unreal Engine 5. That game's gonna sell numbers. No gaming subscription on the cloud required, pops.
Like
Final Fantasy Rebirth coming out with 2 discs on the 28th. Final Fantasy Rebirth on the 28th with 2 discs. Gonna sell wonders. No subscription required.
Hey, I'm not saying that you aren't right. I'm saying there's enough people out there that's going to do the other thing that is not going to even matter. That's all I'm saying.
It's not about it not mattering. It's
that's
saturation. Where the issue is going to be. If you let's just say you launched 100 new live service games this year.
Right.
100.
Mm-hmm.
Who's going to play them all? And the community itself is going to die. That means you're going to have to shut down the game. Let me go on HNZ1 right now. There's only I'm playing against bots right now, dog. If I go into NHZ1.
Right. So that's where
what's going on with PUBG right now? I don't know. I need a PUBG guy. Anybody still playing PUBG?
That's the whole thing. It's that's why I like when I look at what
but the thing is, we got to look at where people spending their time at, right?
Right.
People are the bulk of live service games.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to look at the top 4, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Fortnite, people spend a boatload of time. Roblox, so much damn time.
Yep.
What else is there?
COD.
Apex.
Apex is an FPS. Apex definitely people spend.
It's live service battle royale.
Yeah, that's live service. What's that other game called? Overwatch. That's
Overwatch.
Like a combination.
It's the sad.
If we put Apex and Overwatch together in those players are like their communities are pretty much done. Yeah, they're big, but they're done. They're not really cultivating new customers either, right? And nor they're losing customers, right? So, what is that game you was playing? The finals, right now, right? That's
the finals. That's new and fun, but it's also very boring very quickly.
As well as the player count is like this, right? Mm-hmm. Because the game has a good foundation to build on. It has a lot of work that it could do, but the player count is doing this. It's like when I go play the finals, I can't. It's hard for me to find games because of the time I play, right? So that's another factor with live service games. Rocky, Live service game. Time variabilization. Look at this. When I go on Halo on Pacific Standard Time at 1:45, 2 a.m. in the morning, what happens?
We sit there for 6 hours.
Loading.
Pops, you've been there.
You've been there before, and then you always giving them, "Oh, we will load soon. It's okay." It's not okay. It's not okay, Pop.
Hey, I'm telling you, that's the oversaturation of the market, bro. Like that's just
That ain't no
It's like capitalism thing.
hey, that's the oversaturation of the market. I mean, like certain
No,
things, you know, like it's funny, like because you talk about, and I always go back to food because like it's such a like money correlation of like how. Like you can look at this model and look at that model. You can look at food and you can look at games.
What it's telling you is the battle pass. The battle pass business is crumbling as we speak.
I mean, but see that
this is why we got Disney Fortnite's appearance.
Right. The thing about the right. That's exactly what I'm saying.
But at the end of the day, the battle pass model.
You may go down this road and say battle pass and service,
but
blah,
the
blah,
service,
blah,
look at Battlefield Live service. Battlefield Live service sucks.
Yeah,
they will.
But gaming as a service, you cannot have. You cannot have every single look. All right, let's switch this conversation. Right, if let's just say there was 20,000 different car models existed in the planet in the United States. 20,000 different car models. Right. We're not talking about saturation. We got 20,000 different car models that we could service. Who in their right mind wants to fix certain models or stock all 20 pieces for this particular car model? Nobody. It's not going to work. It's not going to work, Rocky. It's not going to work. It's not going to work.
Look, on your way to work, you see thousands of different cars and hundreds of different models. So I'm not saying 20,000. You
didn't listen to my question. I said brands, different brand, different.
But things are.
I can use a Honda model. An old Honda model could still be used. Certain items can be used from this old ass Honda model into the 2020 car.
And it's like the same. Like I said the same thing about cereals. All like one of the same, like few conglomerates. The same with games.
If me and
you literally just said 5 games.
I said if me, you, and Scorch come out with a live service game right now, all 3 of us, we launch a game right now, live service on the same date.
Right.
And the games are very similar. You got an FPS with armor. I got an FPS with fairies, and Scorch got an FPS whatever he designed.
Right.
We're fighting for the same customer,
right?
And the customer is when the customers are.
I gotta drop a cool trailer and be better than both of you and say your game sucks. And be like, these guys can't do it like we can't.
Here's how like I talk about our generation.
How much room is
look. I sit back and talk. Okay, let me show you one thing right here. I'm talking about everybody winning. You talking about one?
Everybody ain't winning.
Let me finish saying what I'm saying.
Okay.
Like I'm
finished.
Like there's everybody has room to win. Is what I'm saying. Not necessarily.
No, they don't.
Let me finish. Like you can't keep cutting me off. So you're saying like they're going to be on this line or this line or this line, and then we go to Scorch.
What?
And every game that we talked about, Scorch and his generation has played because they'll buy it. And they'll have their parents buy it or whatever, and it will sell. That's all I'm saying.
That's not how it works.
But it's working like that.
No,
like it will sell, yes, but it will be affected by it.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
But doesn't mean that it does not fail because
I'm not saying
because of the price that it costs to make to recoup the product. It's a failed game.
Right. That's why you know me. I always talk about longevity. So
you can sell boo boo on a stick. Don't mean it's good.
Right.
You can sell a candy bar. Don't mean that you're gonna be able to make profit off of it.
But people
Look at our game that we talked about earlier. Rumbleverse was made by the same people of Fortnite. Flop.
Why did it flop? You want me to tell you why it flopped? Because
Why?
they put all the money in Fortnite and let them get all the licenses.
bullshit.
No,
That's
it's
what
because it
happened.
wasn't as popular as Fortnite.
Why you think that's the case, Scorch? That is
Because
the
there
case.
wasn't Ninja there.
But, right? That's what I'm saying. Like all this money
The
going
game had
towards
customers. The game had
They
users.
didn't have the famous customers. They didn't have the famous licensing. That game was great.
They didn't put no.
They didn't
put
back
no
it with
money in it.
money.
That's exactly what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
The game was backed by money. It got completed and uploaded to the store.
No.
That's
I'm not saying
That's not
it
enough.
wasn't like backed
That's
by
not
money
enough.
as in published and all that. I'm saying like they didn't say, "All right, we need to throw advertisements." A lot of
Exactly.
it.
That's what I'm. That's
Well,
all
And
what
that's
I'm
why I
saying.
feel like it
all-
failed. And by the
all
time
the
they
way.
realized that, they were
So
like,
that-
"Yo,
and
Fortnite's
that's-
popping off."
Perk, you've seen this stuff over the years, man. You old enough to
The
know
game.
that. Like if
I
they
know.
throw that, like they throw money at Boo Boo, they can make Boo Boo sell. Literally,
No,
here's
no,
a
no,
bill.
no, no,
There's
hold on,
bill-
hold on.
Okay, now,
I
What about
will not
ET?
hold on.
What,
in my
what
own
about
way.
ET? What about ET in the landfill?
But that was a
That
whole different
That was throwing
thing,
money
bro.
at a game.
That was a whole different thing, bro.
No,
They
no.
literally,
You can't just spark out of.
they
I
printed
can't
up
go. Hold
too
on,
many ET games
Pop,
when there wasn't
You
enough
cannot just
consoles.
throw marketing dollars at a
Yes,
Boo Boo
you-
game
That's
to
how
make it
is,
sell. Look what
I
happened.
know, like
Bro,
that's
Batman,
just the
Gotham
reality
Knights,
of-
Gotham,
that's
the
the
Batman
reality
game.
of it.
The Batman game, that was a Boo Boo game that had marketing money on it.
Scorch just
did not
said
sell.
he liked it. I used it was
But
a
we're
good
talking
game.
about the profitability of it. It
See,
flopped.
bro, like
It did not make it-
you talking about two sides of it.
No.
Like it's
No.
gonna be.
Don't take
Like
it back.
people
Pops.
can like a product, but that doesn't
Right.
mean everyone will like it.
That's what I'm telling
No.
Big Perk.
No,
He
no.
trying to like.
Pop said
I'm
no.
saying
I
there's
don't understand
enough
what we're
people.
talking about.
Yeah,
Pop
me
said
neither. But
marketing
my
dollars.
Minecraft Let's Play today.
it sounds
No,
good what we were
You
ranting
said
about.
you can throw marketing dollars at a Boo Boo game and it's
you
going
can.
to sell.
Yes,
No, you
can.
fudge, you cannot.
Yes, you
No
can.
way.
Yes, you can.
You can if you're Pops.
You
With cloud
you can, man. You can.
All
It's
right,
so-
all right, hold on. What's that game that came out on Xbox?
Well, you can't pinpoint
There's
what
a lot.
game.
There's a lot of games that
Redfall.
came out on.
Redfall. Look,
Oh,
Redfall.
Hell Let Loose or
No,
that one?
Redfall, or what was it, Deadfall or Redfall? That Microsoft Studio game. That go to type Redfall in. That was money.
Oh, that one? That one was the vampire hunting game. That one's a
Yeah.
horrible game. I'll pull it up right here.
Microsoft threw money at that Boo Boo.
No,
did not.
No, the
I've
reason
never-
that one failed is because they rushed the launch of it.
It don't matter. Pop said you can throw marketing dollars at Boo Boo.
Hey, you
and
can't.
it's gonna be
But
hot.
here's the thing: like, not everybody gonna throw them dollars at everything. I mean,
Microsoft sure did.
Look at this.
Look at that. Microsoft.
I didn't. They didn't throw money.
There it
They
is,
just,
I
like
have
he
it
said,
right
it wasn't.
Money at
He
that
just
game.
said it
It has
wasn't
a
completed.
2-star rating.
It
Two
didn't get
stars.
completed. That
review.
game. I remember that game.
Oh,
Now.
Pops, 2-star.
No, that game did not. You're right. It didn't get completed.
They threw marketing dollars
No,
at
they
that
did.
Boo
I don't
Boo.
like.
trailer
They
for
did
it.
not. They did not throw
Microsoft
no-
did throw.
They
They
did
tried to
not.
sell.
No,
They tried to
No,
sell
they
that Boo
sold
Boo.
this one. They were like, "Hey, buy this game. It's cool."
Man,
This was
Phil
like one of the
Spencer's
first
went
games
on the
on
stage
Game
talking
Pass, I
about,
remember.
yeah, we got a new game called Redfall in development. We think gamers are going to enjoy this piece of Boo Boo. We're gonna throw a lot of marketing dollars.
I
at it.
don't
Look
even
what happened.
remember. I'm looking at it right now.
That's how Boo Boo it is.
I do.
You don't even remember, but that's a Microsoft.
It's the vampire hunting game, and then like all the kids have powers of their own.
Right. No, I kind of remember it, but I'm just saying, like,
Bethesda made
you
it.
could take one. Like
Boo
Scorch's in
Boo, Boo Boo with marketing dollars and big names and brands.
You don't see no brands in there, bro. That's all.
Bethesda is a brand.
No, I'm talking about the stuff in the inside the game.
No. We talking
I'm
about
saying
Bethesda,
throwing
Microsoft.
That's
for-
a museum.
To be honest, I did not know. I didn't know Fortnite made Rumble first. The same people.
No, that's Epic Games.
Epic.
Yeah, so
That's
I
what-
didn't know. That's what I mean. I didn't know, but they put all their money.
Me
in
and Trey were dominating on that.
Yeah, I mean, if they'd have did a little licensing in that game,
Epic.
See, you know why I think they let it die. Be honest, because
they don't want to take revenue away from Fortnite.
That's what I say. I agree.
Because it was too fun. They want me back on.
Score. Big Perk. Every time you say something and agree with him, he gonna say something different so you can disagree. I love it, man. I love. Hey, this podcast gets better and better every week, man.
Oh man.
We just ran it without doing a PMS rant. We just had like that whole section, the whole half of the podcast has been a PMS rant.
Oh man!
If you guys don't know what that is, that's a Pops McPerk Scorch rant. We just ran about things called PM. We did a whole PMS rant segment without.
Hey, guess what? I got my first PMS. So I'm dripping.
Oh, you already going?
I'm dripping. And I'm about to rant about Pops capitalist. Money today. Greedy cloud technology, money extorting, robbing gamers. Pops is all about the hustle of big greedy gamers. I don't know if Bill Gates did infringe on my podcast, but Pops has been paid off by the spies of big greedy corporations. I think Pops, they got a secret check and left me broke.
What?
Money, please. Money for a poor soul.
Oh my gosh, man, this dude is going crazy. Big Perk has gone crazy up here.
Oh man.
Oh my gosh. How do we just go 2 hours?
Pops is a Microsoft paid actor.
That boy Pops is the Microsoft Drake on Degrassi.
Oh wow.
That's my PMS goodness. Right now for real.
Wow.
Oh man. Oh man, that was funny.
It was. This is crazy, man.
Hey, what's your? Oh man.
What's mine? You say? This week, I guess. I actually want to see. Oh wow!
Hey,
wow,
hey, Pops is a sponsored Azure Microsoft Azure employee.
Wow!
Oh man! Oh
wow.
man!
Everything I touch turns to gold.
Oh, that sounds very greedy of you, live service boy.
Oh my gosh! Man. I guess you know what? I thought about something when I just saw that Fortnite Disney trailer, and I'm like, does that make them only exclusive to doing that with that? Because I feel like
no.
Okay, so that's cool. Because I feel like
no.
No. Because if more games are licensed, doing license with those companies like that, then what would be the split then? Then we'll really see like who's playing what and why. Because it's like I play, Halo Infinite, everybody knows that. And I play other games, and certain games do it for me. Certain things that I like about certain games, and like Kingdom Hearts, when I think the Disney influence got me into it, but I was like, man, this game is really freaking good. Like the first 2, I didn't play 3 yet, or the small games. Where I played 1 and 2, and the remixes and stuff like that. And the way they're set up, I like RPG. It just had everything I wanted in the game, other than multiplayer. So I'm thinking like, I haven't played any of the other games. I haven't played Fortnite. I joked about that them putting Disney in it is trying to get me to be, play it. But it's like, I wonder what it would be like to have game versus game without that money influence and without that licensing influence. Because, I like the way Fortnite looks. Everybody that I see play, I see Prince play it, my sons play it, Trey play it, and I'm like, it looks cool. But I watched the way Halo is played, and I'm like, man, Halo has some really, really good mechanics when they work. I mean, like the desync is kind of weird. I wish they could fix that, but I don't know how. Like we talked about OG being, I talked. That was my last rant. I wanted to see where everybody was on an even playing field, and with money being thrown at certain things, we've seen that over time. That's what changes the playing field, man. We've seen that other than in sports, like there could be a $1 billion, actually like these multi-billion dollar teams that can recruit all these good players versus the ones that can't. It's kind of weird. But then you still have the ones that creep in and actually do good. I would like to see more of that with gaming, like even playing fields in the sense of like, so we know what game is really, really good. Not just because the kids like it, and not even just because the gamers are saying it. Like you literally will have two gamers talking good and bad about the same game.
I mean,
and this is why,
this is what to add to your PMS. Like, it's weird because what's popular seems what dominates the market.
Exactly, man. And that's what makes me think like everybody hates Halo for about a week or a month, and then the numbers come back. Everybody trips on it, but they're still doing these big tournaments.
I mean, I think when it comes to Halo, there's a market of people that are curious if it's going to get back to the golden era.
Yeah, I think so too. But the golden era, it can't get back to that. The golden era never there's this movie called Midnight in Paris. And so in the movie they talk about golden eras and people would it's a movie in time. So these people that went back to this time because they thought it was the golden era, and they talked to the people in that era and they say, well, this was the golden era. And I remember that. Like, we're looking at it now, like Halo 2 was great. We loved it. That was the live, that was the mesh of everything. It was also the negative kind of quote unquote downfall of it too, is where all the negativity came in. But even then, we were talking about older games then. So now that we're in a new era, we're talking about older games. Like, it's gonna always, that happens in every generation. So there's no getting back to the golden era. Like, the best thing I think Halo can do right now is do what Smash Brothers Ultimate did.
Well, that was super golden.
Which is what?
Put everything in the game and let it work off this mechanic. I think in every, especially something like the arena, I would love to see more maps. And maybe I know people don't like this, maybe even a veto part. Because you will get enough people playing something that they like at all time and have, like, if you go, I'll give you an example. You go play social gaming with the Halo, Halo 3 map packs or whatever, Halo 2. People will quit that quicker than they will quit Rank Arena because Rank Arena means something. But if you put, just like Smash Brothers Ultimate, you're going to play that and you're going to get every board. And people are going to love that, and they're going to keep doing it because they get the nostalgia and the new together. So imagine Halo putting every board, every remake to every board in Ranked Arena.
So
I would hate it.
No, you wouldn't, Scorch. No, you wouldn't.
I hate playing the Halo 3 map on Ranked.
Hey, Pops, we got 116 viewers on Twitter right now.
Oh, nice. That's cool.
That's not enough. Amateur.
Right. So that, if you look at, that's where these games can, like Halo is in a class by itself. They're not against COD or Apex, and they're not against each other. Fortnite, no, I'm telling you, it's gamer time that's against each other. That's it. A gamer can't play all the games at once.
Mm-hmm.
But what you do, like I say, you look at this big thing. Look at for me watching the tournaments of like the Halos and then like the Smash Brother Ultimate, it's like those are where people are really, really, that's where the big time and big number, big money is invested. When you go to an event like that, and then you see like at this Frosty Foss thing, they have multiple games. Shout out Freeway. I saw Freeway like the first time. Like the guy I met back in Halo 2, never seen him in person. Got to see him there out of the blue.
Right.
And you know, it's you got to look at all this. Yeah, I mean, certain boards wouldn't be played, but they will be. You can only like if they can just throw something in there. Okay, you get 5 vetoes per hour. Oh, not 4 hours. Let's see. 5 vetoes.
Hey, hold on. Let me add to your veto power now. Hey, if they charge you for veto power, would you pay for it?
No.
Hey, I know some people would. People would pay for anything nowadays, bro. I've embraced the fact that people will pay for anything nowadays, bro. And we're living in the OnlyFans era at this point. You know, it's like
gamer fan. I don't know
right.
Hold on. This podcast does not sponsor any other thing but gaming. Just a disclaimer.
I just work here.
Whatever Pops got going on in his background, that's his business.
we pay for people to bring steaks to our house, man. Like this is like the only way we're gonna be at peace is to embrace what is and let everybody have their space. You do that. That's cool. You can do that. Just don't do it. You know, like don't infringe on how I do things. You know, that's cool. Like, and it's the same in the gaming world. Like I love that we get to have our wants and what we are ranting about and what we feel. Like I say, that's never going to end. Each week is going to be something new that we can rant about. There's going to be some game news that we have an opinion about, and I want to see it. I want to hear what you guys. I want to hear McPerk has to say. I want to hear what Scorch has to say. I want to hear what the chat has to say. I wanted to hear all. Like I just want it all because it's all important. It's all a part of it, and it's all fun. You know, I love it. Like I love people. You know me, I'm the people lover of the. You know, and I love it.
The people pocket lover. You ain't loving their pockets.
I'm just saying, as we say, like sometimes in our conversations offline, say it to Scorsese, everybody, like people are gonna spend their money. That's what they're making it for. They're gonna be like, oh, I want the new Captain America skin to be the only person that have it, and if I have to pay for it, you know, it's gonna like what's gonna happen is gonna be even weird. Those numbers are gonna go up for skins and stuff like that, and you're gonna be like, oh, I'm impressed with you because you got the $1,000 skin. Mm-hmm. That's gonna happen. It is gonna happen. It's just like like it doesn't mean anything. It's not gonna even need to give them anything special, but to walk around and say I got the $1,000 skin and you don't, that's gonna happen. And that's going to be weird, but it's going to be.
I mean, the $1,000 skins are already happening in the metaverse side of things, but the difference is
you can drop $100 in Halo Infinite right now.
But the thing about the metaverse side of it is that that's an appreciating digital asset because it's a crypto minted things where you can actually trade it and get your money back.
Just like all those big.
Hold on. But the goal is that they want to make the blockchain go across all games where your skin from this game it translates into this game. That's what they want to do. That's going to take some serious time.
Yeah. I mean, all this is. That's why I like to say this podcast has this place in the world because it's time. It's time. You're going to see more and more content coming, which gives us more and more content to talk about.
And and when we talk about content, we talk about Prince Pops Play Cloud. Put your system in your game and services. Hey, what Pops ain't telling you is that he's a cloud provider now. Go to popscloudservice.com and subscribe for a free trial on Prince Pops Play Twitch. Promo code Profitable Prince.
All right, that's my rant. My rant is like I like to see a more even playing field. Go ahead, Scorch.
Go ahead, Scorch.
Stretching. My PMS. Oh man, I want a job, man. Come on, hire me. Stop
It
hiring
doesn't
all
help
these
that
people from these
Microsoft laid out
companies.
all these
Make
people.
more companies.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really have one. Other than I need a job or I want a job.
Why don't you just make 3D
Oh
assets on
no,
Fiverr?
no. One thing I am pissed is that you to get all the cool skins with the new update with Infinite, you have to drop like $100 to get everything, and that's dumb. And the season pass is only 20 tiers or whatever, and half of it is just like XP boosts and emblems, and the rest of it
Halo
Infinite.
Infinite. Come on, Infinite.
So like I can pull it up right now. So here, I have the proof. I have the card.
This is the part that has to get blurred out.
Well, how much it costs?
So the season pass is like $10 or whatever for like the basic, right? And then you can pay premium, and that'll jump you halfway through. And it only goes up to level 25 or something like that. And in the store, the cosmetics are like $10 each, and then there's a group bundle that's more than $10, but you have to spend more to get it. So if we go to the shop,
the prices of the store don't make no type of sense.
Nah, they don't.
Well, here's the thing about it.
So like 3,800 credits, right? To get that.
You got that free one that you.
That's free. That means nothing.
I'm sorry.
But like 3,800. So to get that, I either have to spend $20 plus
times
10,
2. Yeah.
Or do $20. So $40 right here, right? And then these are 1,800.
See, this is what I'm talking about.
And that's gonna equal another $20.
There's a lot of people
and it's like this is
spending
dumb.
their money to do it.
Guess what? I'm about to write a letter to the FTC and get this stuff deleted.
And this is 1,200.
Here's the thing about it: you do not have to do this.
You're right.
When you see
you don't
me
have
in the game,
to, so you would expect it to be
footage.
in the season pass, right? You'd expect it, but it only goes to tier 20. There should be an alternative to earn this from money. Like I can see both sides. Like, oh, okay.
That's why I say, both sides of it. They gave you a free game.
Gave me a free game and a horrible experience.
You do not have to. Right? You do not have to buy those things in order to enjoy the game. Like your thought about it is, oh, somebody has money and they can buy.
Guess what?
But I can't.
When you see me load in the game, I load with Halo 2 armor. I ain't giving them a nickel.
And I'm not saying there's nothing wrong. Like Scorcher, like you're
It's
right.
something
And
wrong.
right.
You see that number pricing? That's terrible pricing, Pops.
No.
Don't defend these 343 people.
I'm not defending
This is bad pricing. Like you can buy this. I wouldn't mind throwing money, but it's like $40 for this? Like no.
That's not $40 worth this. You know what I can do with $40? I can get some
buy food.
I can call Uber Eats and get my food delivered and tip my driver $10.
I'm telling you, man, this is that part that's so weird about the money. You look at it and people they're gonna spend money, man. You can. I watched it over.
The greedy boardroom guy.
Not the greedy boardroom.
They're going to spend money anyway. Get them some garbage skins.
No,
give them a nice little trinket and charge $99.99.
The reason why I say that is like look at that. So that skin. There's something in that skin that may just be something that everybody.
It doesn't do anything.
No, it doesn't do anything. But there's somebody who thinks the opposite. There's somebody who loves that skin.
It makes me dying look cooler.
Yeah, exactly. There's somebody that's saying
dying look cooler.
That's what I'm saying. Like somebody that loves that skin.
What's the point of a skin on an FPS anyway?
Scorch said, "Be right back." I don't know. It's not. I mean, like
actually,
I say,
I think the skins give you a disadvantage in
FPS.
If you got a glowing fireball head, and I'm on the other side of the map.
Yep. I mean, like I've taken my it's glowing head off for that reason, but it's cool. It's one of those things, man. I mean, like you gotta think about
IHOP, sir.
uh,
Pancake, please.
I've returned.
So I mean, like, it's cool. Like you find that different ways to appease everybody. I mean, it's literally a free game. You do not have to do that. Like you can literally get good at this game and then go to a tournament and win some money that you never had to pay for this game. And that's kind of cool when you think about it. Like, but there is that part that I look like. I haven't bought every skin. I don't like every skin, but there's been a couple of skins that I do like, and I'm cool with that. There's got to be enough room. We got to find a room for everybody, man. And this is weird. There lot of stuff I don't like.
Between this person can buy it because he doesn't have the time to play it because he works 80 hours a week.
Exactly.
That's fine at a reasonable price, like 10 or $20. And then there has to be the person who I don't have any money, but I got a lot of time and I want to play it. I want to play it.
I feel like that can be, accomplished.
It can be done. It's just people don't want to because they know, I can put this in the store and people will buy it. They will make their money.
Right.
And then they will suffer for it later.
I mean, there's like a lot of the skins, like over time, I don't know what their timing is, but we've seen skins that people pay for and then they were free later in battle passes. So like we've seen that.
Don't get me started on that.
That
happened in Halo 5. They were like, all right, if you go beat Master Chief Collection on Legendary, all the Halos, Legendary, you get this cool armor set no one gets. 3 updates in, everybody got it free. Right. Meaning what I did, worthless.
Yeah. That's that rant. Yeah. McPerk was the face, bro. Like, a good PMS rant.
Because I smell a stanky baddie pass. Stanky. That thing's stanky. I call it, they need to get rid of these items Sundays and sell everything for $1. So they can get new developers. They want to make $1 million off. Look. This is what I suggest. 343, if you watching, take all those items that y'all made, make them $2. Make $2 Mondays, and then make $1 million. Make $10 million and fix your game with the money. McPerk ran.
I play it all the time. I played a couple games before we even started. I'm gonna play on stream tomorrow. I'm excited. I'm excited for more games to play. I'm excited. I got like 6 games.
But you won't play them unless you hit Onyx.
That's not the only thing that'll make me
the
play.
internet's out.
Okay.
So why you ain't hitting Onyx yet?
Because I don't like.
Rank's broken right now. So like they threw him far back than where he needed to be.
They did.
It's
literally broken, and
I'm calling 343 and complain.
They already know. They said it.
It ain't no already know. I'm calling you directly and be like, yo, y'all need to look at my account and boost my stuff back up. Press Alt Control Delete, open up PowerShell, and get my rank back.
I own stocks. I'm practically your boss now.
Yeah, I own Microsoft stock. How about that? If y'all were publicly traded, I'll be telling you the stock and be like, fix it, because I'm a board of director member. Then I'm gonna give Pops a new shirt for next week. It's called Greedy Pops.
Greedy Pops.
It's gonna have cash symbols and everything. Talking about I'm a shareholder of 343.
Right.
Pops, as a matter of fact, I'm gonna wear a shirt with you, and you're gonna have a Monopoly card. It's gonna be like Pops for the cloud by the cloud.
Oh, wow. Wow.
But yeah, man, I'm getting a little sleepy, man. It's 11 o'clock, dog.
How many? We've been almost 2 hours.
Almost 2 hours. This was a fun one too, man. This was
It's getting better. Like I knew like this was gonna be amazing, man. Because like the generations just do it, man. Like 3 different generations, 3 different type of You
ever play Sonic Generations? That's a real game.
No, I know. I'm just saying I never played it. Like you just brought it up in the middle of what I was saying.
Hey, they got a new one coming out. You should play Sonic X Shadow Generations. Now we talk about generations when you play Sonic Generations. Now,
Right.
When he hits Onyx.
ooh, he said your rank is last gen. But this was the Inner Circle Games Network,
Oh
man.
man, how
I'm gonna
beautiful
take
is
it to
that?
the bed, man. We had Pops here being the cloud advocate.
Oh wow, man.
We had Dark Scorch here just being
First
in
Pops
the
play.
in the darkness mode of just chilling his Master Chief red armor, red versus blue coming soon. And you had McPerk the Jerk stirring it up. Yeah, and this was the Inner Circle live show. I need to get a whole new logo made, but we'll talk about
We
that
got
later.
that. We got this. We got this.
Man, any final words? I've been doing a lot of talking. My mind is shot.
Don't forget
in
to
the head.
like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll see
All
you guys
that.
in the next one.
Yeah, yep. See us throughout the week on different platforms. McPerk has his social media. I'm under Prince Pops Play, where you can find most of my stuff, and link to my personal pages through there. And Dark Scorch 2 has his social medias as well.
Mhm.
Like, find your favorite social media and find us throughout the week until you see us again. We're gonna be doing this, y'all. TiC Live.
TiC Live.
Yeah.
Tick tock. Not TikTok. TiC Live.
Oh, that was
Copyright.
that was McPerk music over there.
Yeah.
Beating on my chest. I'm like, hey.
Yeah.
I was listening to that earlier.
No, that's funny. All right, y'all. Y'all enjoy your night. Whoever's still in here. Hey, if y'all in the chat, tell us how y'all feel about the show. I'm giving the audience a little shout out. I see there's 3 people on the YouTube or wherever you at. If you in the chat, say something, be something. I'm giving you approximately 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
Any final words, audiences?
Any words?
Any words?
2 minutes is a long time, but
Tick.
All right,
tick,
2 minutes
tick.
is up.
It's up.
Cancel Pops. Ooh.
Oh.
It's the Prince and Trey play.
Dang, Pops. Why you becoming the most hated? Did I accidentally make you a target?
It's his villain arc. It's his villain arc.
I love everybody.
Pops is whole happy Pops, man. Happy Pops is getting
I
popped.
love everybody. I don't even know what my phone is. I love everybody. I love
Where
everybody.
is the love? Where is the love? All right, y'all, man. Y'all have a good evening, man. This was the Inner Circle Live Show. We'll holler at y'all in a week and a half. Holla at you.